This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring originally from Bulgaria, now residing in Nashville, Tennessee, weighing 280 pounds, Miro!
There he is. Look at that face. Those huge traps. And just look at the intensity on Miro's face. Okay, he's just on a whole nother level right now. Incredible athlete. Hops over those ropes like he's stepping over a curb. Makes it look easy.
Let's go to Justin.
His opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing 180 pounds, Will Allday.
All right, Will Allday, good luck to you, my friend. And
yeah, Will, where did you leave your wallet, just in case? Because I got a feeling after this, I need to go pick it up for you.
Miro, when he walks in the tunnel, Paul, he looks like he wants to kick everybody's ass in the arena.
He does.
I mean, he looks not only at the ring, he looks at people at ringside.
Tony, I'm telling you, he literally does.
Yes.
He has moments where he hates every single buddy he sees.
Yeah. Man, he is just, he's unbelievable. You know, he said he's focused on becoming the champion in AEW. Who's to deny him? Who could stop this man? If he's having a great day, if he's prepped, if he's ready to go and everything's going right, who can stop him?
You know, I've always said that Miro is top world champion material. He's always been. The only thing that's ever held Miro back was himself. Now Miro's focused. He's got a goal in sight. You know, I see this guy being a wrecking ball that might go through this entire AEW locker room to get that goal.
Oh, there's a pretty good effort here by Allday. You got to fight back, man. I mean, so I'll give you credit
back,
for that.
but you don't want to get. You do not want to get in a close quarters combat match with Miro.
Right.
You don't want to. You want to try to outrun him, show some agility, hit from afar if you can. You get up close and Miro gets his hands on you.
Like that?
Like that.
Okay.
Good try.
He had a pretty good drop kick, so he's got some. Allday's got some ability here. He's just being outmanned here. It's just.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Outmanned. And there, you know, Alan Allday just got some free flyer miles.
Wow, it's just, some wrestlers, you call their matches, and some you just kind of sit back and go, wow.
I'm glad that's not me.
That used to be you. When I used to do your matches years ago, I used to go, wow.
Yeah, that's back when I had long hair and a bright future.
Yeah, well.
But look how vicious Miro is right now. I mean, he's sticking those shots right into the chest and the chin of Allday. Big, hard turnbuckle. You see how Miro stepped all the way through with that?
Right, yeah.
Put his entire body into it. And that look of disdain on his face right now.
Therefore, he used his strong legs as well as his upper body for the throw that time.
Yeah, and it's funny. I've seen Miro over the years get in incredible shape. I don't think I've ever seen him in better shape than he is right now. Just a powerhouse. Strength, speed, and the most important thing, viciousness. Just stalking his opponent. You see that? Oh! His whole shin covered Allday's chest.
And he's drawing from the fans booing him. I mean, he draws to that.
It's like fuel for his fire.
Yeah, absolutely. Sending Allday in. Here he comes. Man, nowhere to go but down. Give me your champions. Well, Kenny Omega, Darby Allin,
I think
Young Bucks.
I think they just got put on notice.
Yes. Oh. Seemingly he could end this anytime he wants.
Of course he can.
It's as if he doesn't want. He wants, again, he says, give me your champions. So he's showing the champions exactly what they got in store. Here he goes again. One too many times. Good move by Allday, showing some quickness. And Miro hit pretty hard that time. Maybe knocked the wind out of him momentarily. Over the top.
Good job by Allday.
Yeah. Like you said, Paul, stick, hit, run.
Hit and run. Stick and move. It worked for Ali.
Tope Suicida. He kind of shrugged him off that time, did Miro. Uh-oh, he's going to try it again. Another tope, and it is. And this time Miro catches him, picks him up. Uh-oh. Hello, ring post. Oh, hello, ring post, Miro.
Good job by Will Allday, man. He's putting up a fight.
Yes, he is.
You know, that's the old saying. It's not over till it's over.
Miro looks in trouble from the ring post. Well, look at the quickness of Miro. All day, moved out of the way, ducks that lariat. All day trying to hit. Oh, wow! What extension on a thrust kick.
The flexibility and the athleticism. You know, what Miro was doing there, he was getting all day's timing. He was getting his rhythm, getting his timing, and then bam, tore his head off. And now it is game over.
It is game over, and there it is. Quickly a tap by All Day, and once you're in the clutches of Miro, it is game over. And now what, a sleeper hold?
Miro. The winner of this match, Miro.
You know, Miro won't allow himself to be happy.
Until he gets his championship.
Beautiful thrust kick. There it is, game over, locked in. Got those hands clasped, arching that spine. It's all over.
Miro in AEW. Can anyone stop this man? All right, we're here on Elevation. Tony Schiavone and the big man himself, the one and only Paul White. World is talking about coming up on Wednesday on TNT and Dynamite. It is going to be blood and guts. The Pinnacle going up against the Inner Circle. But we also have a lot of other things going on in AEW, like the Hardy family office and the Dark Order. They've had their problems.
Well, hopefully tonight that's going to come to some kind of a resolution, because we've got Matt Hardy teaming up with the Blade against Cole Cabana and Allen 5 Angels. There needs to be some kind of resolution tonight. Matt Hardy tonight is working because he's going to earn that 30%.
He really will. And let's go to the ring now, and here is Justin Roberts.
Oh, no.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from the Black Hills, Abaddon.
Yeah, this is a freak show, guys.
Oh boy. That just
Yeah, that doesn't do it for me. But
it just scares the bejesus out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And this is all part of her intimidation factor, right? I mean, obviously
It works. I'm telling you right now. I'm sitting far enough away with a desk between me and the ring and the ropes, and I still want to run away.
And her opponent from Nagoya, Japan, Nikki Ryo Mizunami.
Talk about a contrast in styles here. How about this?
Great styles, but both very eccentric individuals. You know, I love Rio. She's like, she runs the club. She reminds me of like a wild, crazy club owner who also can kick your butt between the ropes. Oh boy. Abaddon really terrifies me.
Yeah, well, she needs to.
I mean, like, really. I mean, I have a little thing over, like, clowns, so maybe it's the white face, and maybe that's what it is.
It's amazing. A guy that your size, your power, your stature, your legendary status is afraid of clowns.
I had my thing. Hey, when I was a kid, I got banned from McDonald's for beating up Ronald McDonald, okay? I was 6 years old and 100 pounds, and I got banned. You know? I didn't want to take a picture with a McDonald. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I got you. Rio now, how's she going to approach this? She's going to stay away from her, use her quickness, which is probably the right thing to do. 10-1 since her arrival here in AEW. Mizunami.
Absolutely. Love watching Rio. She's got such a unique approach with her, you know, her Japanese style of in your face and trading shots, and that kind of motivates her. But you know, Abaddon is also another one that kind of enjoys pain, enjoys physicality.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how these different styles match up.
Abaddon into the ropes. Hard, big shoulder block by Mizunami. Mizunami won the Japanese side of the recent AEW Women's Eliminator Tournament.
Look at that face, Tony. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
There you go. That's exactly what she wants.
It works, man. I'm telling you, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And here's what adds to this, and I know Mizunami has seen footage, we all have, of Abaddon. Not only does she freak you out, look at Aubrey Edwards here. I mean, she'll bite you.
Yeah.
She'll go right to the trapezius and try to bite, try to get some blood coming out. I mean, it just, you know, that's...
It's a very serious technique for her, and it works.
It is serious. Mizunami chopping away. Well, once she gets it going, wind up with her here, Paul.
I love it. I do want to wind up with her.
What the hell?
I don't know what happened there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is. There it is. She's got the teeth locked in. There it is.
That's it. And obviously, you got a break, but the effect was done. If nothing else, the intimidation factor, and Mizunami comes right back.
Well, Miyazami is tough. She's been around. Wow.
There's a cover. Oh, look at this, pounding away. You know, I talk so much about Mizunami's record. Abaddon is 11-2. So her success is, look at this, man. Well documented.
Yeah. Abaddon just really likes to inflict pain on all levels. I think physically, emotionally. It's a great tactic. I just don't know what to say with Abaddon in there. She frightens me so bad. I literally don't know what to say.
It's kind of difficult, isn't it?
I'm shaking in my boots. Yeah. It's great.
You just kind of got to go with it, man. I mean, listen, behind all that paint and all that, freak show, there's a girl that can get it done in the ring, man.
As a very fierce competitor.
That's
absolutely.
Right. Very well said.
Yeah, absolutely. But just the style and approach still just makes me nervous as hell.
It's unique.
Yeah.
Who else does it, right?
No, I mean, hey, that's the name of the game, and that's what elevation is about, too. You define yourself, you create who you are, and you get the opportunity to explore that and become successful.
It's kind of like, on a much different level, it's kind of like what Darby Allin has done and has become. Different, odd, right?
Right.
His own man, and even, here's the 2 count, and even before that, and here he is with us now, Sting was like that as well.
That's true. I mean, that's the thing that you have to do in this business. You have to set yourself apart from the rest of the herd. How can I be different? How can I be unique? How can I create the best advantage for what I need to do? And this is a great example of Abaddon, who created this for herself, created this image, and it has a psychological effect. And we all know in warfare, the psychology is half the battle.
And you got to be able to back it up physically as well, and she's been able to. Look at this. Mizunami, repeated blows, forearm shots from either side. It looks like she got Abaddon in a tough spot here. Abaddon just dangling in her arms, and Mizunami's going to, well, you talking about a lariat.
Yeah, she brought that one right in. That's what we call a short arm clothesline. And she snuck that one right in.
And now she's going to take a head of steam. Oh, and got her pinned up against the rope that time. A guillotine leg drop, which is one of her best moves. 1-2. She'll use that off the top to win matches. And Mizunami getting fired up, hitting the far side ropes and driving the leg on the back of the neck again. She'll roll over Abaddon to cover 1-2, and no, she got out.
And that's the thing you got to respect about Abaddon. She's tough. You know, she's got a lot of resilience, you know, a lot of constitution.
Constitution, man. Everybody needs one.
You got to have it. It'll get you through in some tough times.
Reserve, constitution, perseverance, determination.
Guts.
Guts, man. There you go.
Just good old-fashioned guts.
Good old 4-letter word there, man. Means it all. Back elbow this time. Mizunami got a little bit too close to Abaddon.
Yeah, she got that inner ear rung on that back elbow.
Missing the clothesline. Didn't miss that one. Here's a cover quickly. 1, 2. Well, there's only 2. You can see that Mizunami wants to get this over quickly.
I think you can see a little bit of frustration in Rio right now, where she's pulling all these tricks out of the bag and all these devastating hits, and, you know, Abaddon just keeps coming back.
Yeah, just keeps standing up, and boy, she wiped her out with that one.
Yeah, that was a little bait and the switch there.
2. Wow, she almost beat her with it as well.
Yeah, well, Abaddon was playing a little low, playing a little dead there, then waited for that timing to catch Rio at the right moment.
Oh, I hope she didn't start gnawing at her again here.
Yeah, well, I hope not, too. I mean, I don't know how do you defend against that. I mean, you know, it didn't work out very well for Holyfield.
No. It did not. Look at this pickup by Mizunami. Abaddon fighting. Trying to backslide here.
Trying.
Mizunami with a great switch. That time picks her up. Over the top. Belly to back.
That's that wrestling experience of Rio right there. Just setting her base, not being able to move, dropping the hips, stepping under the arm, and giving a throw.
Great competitive match here on Elevation, I'll tell you that. Oh!
That was a spear. Wow.
Running spear, got her. She's not done. She's going to position her for the guillotine leg drop. We've seen this too many times.
Rio set up, she's going up top for that leg drop guillotine. We've seen that before.
Guillotine leg drop up top. And, oh! She sets up.
The dead girl sets up. Wow. That's so disturbing. I feel my voice just quiver a little bit.
That's unique, man. And now what does Mizunami have left? What can she do to keep Abaddon down? She is in a bad way here.
She's in trouble now. This is like a bad, scary movie right between the ropes going on right now.
Abaddon could be moments away from a win. She's going to try her. This is it. Her cemetery driver. She's got her up for the cemetery driver. She can win it with this one. Oh, yes! She got her.
Abaddon hit the cemetery driver on Rio.
And the cover 1, 2,
3. Wow.
Winner of this match, Abaddon.
How about that? That's got to be her biggest win here in AEW, no doubt.
Incredible huge win for Abaddon, but also incredible match between these two competitors. I mean, they really, I think Rio hit Abaddon with everything but the kitchen sink.
Again, the cemetery driver, it's a gory special, neck breaker. Boom. And it all was set up when she missed the guillotine leg drop from the top, Paul.
And Abaddon didn't even need to hook a leg on that. She knew it was over. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Next up on Elevation, Andrew Palace versus the one and only Jon Moxley.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way down to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, Jon Moxley!
There is no entrance in all of AEW, no announcement like Jon Moxley, and no presence like Jon Moxley.
Oh, he is a will, isn't he? I love it. He just makes his presence known when he walks in the arena. He walks in the room, he just reeks of star quality and star power.
And for his opponent, we go back to Justin Roberts.
His opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 200 pounds, Andrew Palace.
Andrew Palace, another young kid out of Pittsburgh area that we have seen. He looks ready to fight, Palace does, doesn't he?
Well, he better be if he's in the ring with Jon Moxley.
And the bell sounds. Moxley set to go. Former AEW World Champion. Lost that title thanks to a microphone on the back of the head from Don Callis.
I love how Moxley's confidence. He's just looking at Palace right now and just figuring him out.
Yeah, Palace was ready to go, wasn't he? I mean, he was excited to get in there against Jon Moxley, and Jon just approached the match as cool and calm as collected as can be.
Yeah, well, when you're Jon Moxley, you are cool, calm, and collected. It's when Jon Moxley gets aggravated and irritated, that's when things get super dangerous.
Only Jon Moxley.
Yeah, you know.
Had there been snow, I thought it had been a snow angel.
He's definitely making a snow angel. I love it.
Or just at least scratching his back on that that diamond.
Yeah, you see what Moxley's doing? He's putting on a clinic.
Sure.
You know, he's just.
Let's go give him a side headlock here.
This is almost like a wrestling class instruction.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah. I love it. Moxley is putting on a clinic right now.
Cinch it in, kid.
Cinch it in, and that's how you're. Oh, there's a little hair pull. That's okay for veterans.
Over the top, and he just, wow.
Nice deep arm drag. Nice drop kick.
Good job, Andrew Palace.
Look, he is excited. That's the biggest thing ever. Oh. Back to reality, kid.
Yeah, boy. It's called getting the taste slapped out of your mouth.
He sure did. Poor Palace got a little bit excited.
Oh, boy.
Those are just so vicious
Wow.
and nasty.
And that reminds me of Vader. You know, he used to do that.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, it's just a vulnerable position to get your opponent in.
yeah, just those forearm cross shots across the face. And Moxley, one of the great fighters of all time. And look at that back leg front kick. Boom, from the backside to the front. Bam, again.
The great thing about Moxley is he doesn't have those fancy kick pads on his shins. You're getting shin bone right in the sternum. Thanks for showing up.
Here we go. Picks him up. Nope. Palace not done yet. Spins. Paintbrush. Enziguri. And now Palace ahead of steam from one corner to the other. Got him in the face with that elbow that time. Stop cheering about yourself, kid. Oh!
Wow. Jon Moxley just folded him in half.
And a simple sounding, but not simple, pile driver. And then maybe the paradigm shift. Nope. Whoa! Into a rear naked choke.
He makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
The winner of this match, Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley continues to win. And he's got, I would say, one thing on his mind. I guess that would be the elite. But they are made up of many, many different wrestlers.
Watch Moxley drops Palace right in, hooks it in deep, and there Palace is out right there. Pile driver was a setup to that. Jon Moxley makes it look easy.
One of the greats in AEW wins again, Jon Moxley. Our next match here on Elevation, the Power Man of the Dark Order, number 10, as he goes up against D3.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Rome, Italy, weighing 172 pounds, D3.
Well, there you go, Tony. There's the Prince of Rome.
The Prince of Rome. He made his debut in wrestling, by the way, in Rome. The only Italian citizen to wrestle in AEW, and he says, I'm very proud of that, and he should be.
Join the Dark Order.
And his opponent from the Keep, weighing 240 pounds, Dark Order number 10.
Certain swagger about the Dark Order when they come out, and they should have a lot of swagger because look at the record for Dark Order number 10.
Yeah, well, look at them. What an incredible athlete he is. Those big shoulders, that wide back, that full chest. I mean, he just looks like a powerhouse wrestler. And you got the support of his crew up there. There's a Dark Order.
Join the Dark Order.
Really, those guys are really starting to grow on me. I really like them.
There's something, they really are something. They have, we've mentioned this before on earlier episodes of Elevation, how they have really, really upped their game and how they've become such a success, not only in the ring, but obviously on YouTube videos, on the internet as well. Look, oh my goodness.
Wow, that's a forearm shot to the chin. I think 10 just knocked D3 back to Rome on that one.
I believe so. Into the ropes, and D3 ducks that one. D3 picked up here, and he's going to hang him out. And dropping back at the head first on the mat. That shows a pretty good quickness there by 10 as well.
Well, he's just an athlete, Tony. I mean, that's just the that next level top tier athlete when you look at 10. He's got speed, size, agility. He's definitely got confidence.
Just holds him up. All the blood, as you know, rushing to the head.
Rush the top of the head. Messes with the equilibrium. It's hard to get your balance. D10's doing a great job of employing. Oh, nice kick by D3.
Kind of a step up from the outside that time. D3, as you can tell, still favoring the back. Running European uppercut here. Aubrey Edwards, the referee in this bout here on Elevation. And down goes D3. There he goes again.
Look how he steps through. He picks that right leg up when he steps through and punches that leg on the step through. Such a great lariat. He puts everything in it, from the hip all the way up the back, straight through the shoulder.
And, you know, we forget sometimes about the strength of the legs, but a great pump kick that time. Great quad strength on that. Got a running start. Here's D3 trying to get some offense going again. No, sir. Power bombed him.
That was a spine buster.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think you're
I'm
right.
not going to overcall you.
No, that's fine.
You know, I mean, I'm a fan of Arn Anderson, and that looked like a spine buster.
Yeah, there you go. And now we're going to see the full Nelson.
Just efficient, man. Can't say enough things about 10. That was just flat out efficient.
The winner of this match, Dark Order number 10.
Dark Order number 10, beating with the dropping dimes and then the full Nelson. And got the win, and the winning streak continues here for Dark Order.
You know, and I think that's like the fourth opponent 10 has put out with that full Nelson. I mean, he's really starting to feel that hold now and making it his own, and man, he uses it to a devastating effect.
For 10, now 13-1. 13-1 here in AEW, and a win on Elevation.
Yeah, things looking real good here, Butch. You're getting the job done. Keep it up, huh?
Kidding me? Why can't I get in?
Hey, you know the rules. Go get yourself a jacket.
Putting it all on black. No. I'm a stats man myself, and the stats say we should put it on red.
We're the Dark Order.
I'm gonna need the new X-ray machine.
Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to win.
Up next on Elevation, the guy you love, Orange Cassidy, give the people what they want against VSK.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from wherever, weighing whatever, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Gotta love freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. This guy's got such a unique approach to professional wrestling. He's unlike anyone I've ever seen in 4 decades of competing. Hard to believe 4 decades of competing.
That kind of stunned me when you said that.
Yeah, that's how long you've known me.
Yeah, man. How about that? And let's go to Justin.
His opponent from Massapequa, New York, weighing 190 pounds, VSK.
Well, Orange Cassidy just when he comes out, even Chris Statlander came out with him was smiling.
I love Orange Cassidy because I think his heart rate's got to be like 26 or 27 beats a minute. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is in chill mode 24/7.
Too cool to take off his own sunglasses, and that's cool, man.
Well, future's so bright, he's got to wear shades.
Boom. All right, VSK. He's looking for his first win in singles competition here in AEW. And Orange Cassidy just forced him back to the corner, and that's kind of unusual.
Well, that's just Orange Cassidy using his wrestling experience and counting. I think BSK went for something, and Orange Cassidy just canceled it.
Orange Cassidy, BSK with a drop kick, staggers Orange Cassidy back to the corner.
You saw what he did. He trapped VSK's wrist with his feet and put him in a wrist lock with his feet.
And then walked over top of him.
And then walked over the top of him.
To get to the center of the ring.
Boy, if that won't make you madder than a wet hen, nothing will.
Well, I tell you something, that is a highlight reel. Watch out, went for the beach break. Rolled up by VSK. And VSK got the kick in, and now knee lift, and in Zaguri. And he's got Orange Cassidy in trouble, gonna pick him up. Orange gonna fight him off, shove him in. Look at the agility.
Look at the speed.
Yeah, the speed going back and forth, you're right. And VSK's got him again. This time, let's see if he can come up with something. Orange Cassidy comes out of it with a DDT.
Followed with a kip up. Let's think about Orange Cassidy. He's got so many tricks in the bag, so much versatility. And just when you think he's lulling you to sleep, he shifts gears and then you can't keep up. Wow!
Whoa, man, he was going for the orange punch. And VSK turned it on him. Pointing towards, Aaron's got him on the beach break. That quickly, 1, 2, 3 over.
Here's your winner, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
I gotta tell you, Tony, after watching Orange Cassidy compete on Elevation, VSK put up one of the best matches I've seen against Orange Cassidy.
He had some great offensive maneuvers. You're right. Here it is again, Paul. Turned it against him that time, and then turned the last one into the beach break.
And that goes to show, Tony, that's why Orange Cassidy remains undefeated this year. Original as you get, Orange Cassidy.
Along with Chris Statlander.
Next up on Elevation Tag Team action, Terrell and Terrence Hughes versus FTR with Tully Blanchard ringside.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied to the ring by Tully Blanchard from Asheville, North Carolina. At a combined weight of 443 pounds, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR.
You know, Tony, personal opinions aside, whether or not you like these two guys right here, but honestly, I gotta say, they're one of the finest working tag teams I've seen in a long time. Their synergy and the way they work together is top notch.
I would agree. Let's go back to Justin
Their
Roberts.
opponents from New York City, New York, at a combined weight of 424 pounds, a team of Terrence and Terrell Hughes.
The Hughes brothers.
Yes, I know the Hughes brothers very well. Terrell and Terrence. They are twin sons of one of my very, very good friends, longtime friends, Devon.
How about that?
So I always love it to see that second generation following in the dad's footsteps and making pro wrestling a living. I enjoy it.
Here in the state of Florida, they have been not only high school football stars, but high school wrestling stars as well. Boy, these two kids are pretty cut, man. They look pretty good.
Yeah, they're in great shape. It's going to be interesting to see how much Daddy Devon's taught him.
Yeah. So Terrell's going to start things out. And like you said, here's a team, FTR, since their arrival in AEW, 16-1 as a team. 16-1.
No, they're just so fluid the way they work together. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. These guys are never not on the same page. And now they've got Tully Blanchard, who's giving them advice. Legendary, incredible performer like Tully Blanchard with his insight and perspective and his ability just to bring out the meanness.
Yeah, bring out the meanness. Not only that, here's one thing about them that, look at this, they are so old school.
Old school. There's no school like the old school, and it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Old school, not only the way they approach a match, but old school the way they like to intimidate and the way they like to stretch or break the rules, if you will.
Oh, they'll push the rules right to the envelope, and that's one of the great magic tricks that these guys pull off, is they'll push that envelope right to the point of almost getting caught or getting in trouble, and then they duck out. Smart wrestlers right there, smart wrestling.
Terrell still in, and here's Dax Harwood. Dax the Axe, if you will. So many offensive moves by this guy, so many ways to hurt you, and really, the Axe, one of the best strikers in all of AEW, no question.
You've got a great straight hand right, great striker. And he's vicious too, hooking that nose, pulling the gums up.
Pulling the gums up.
Just aggressive, and that stomp to the eyeball right there, that's just stomping the fingers. That's just old school classic dismantling your opponent, piece by piece.
Preceded by a basic snapmare, and then they go to, look at this teamwork here. And look how he just drives the forearm.
Not only does he drive the forearm, Tony, but his whole body weight was covering his opponent. You know, just really wearing him down, blowing it up. When you got a guy laying on you like that, it makes you huff and puff. Nice counter, nice tall standing suplex. Real nice.
FTR, I'm sorry, Paul, will be in Blood and Guts coming up on the 5th of May. Look at this teamwork here, man.
It's innovative, and they're finding out who they are. You know, I can appreciate that.
Senton dropped that time, got a 2 count out of it. Blood and Guts, of course, the Inner Circle against the Pinnacle, and under the guidance of not only Tully Blanchard, but of MJF, Sean Spears, Big Wardlow, and FTR. What a force.
That's a pretty strong faction. That's a pretty good group of very talented, accomplished individuals with a great brain trust leading the group. It's definitely a group to be taken seriously.
How about those back chops and then just punches right to the side of the head?
It all works. Nice snap suplex, nice leg drop right across the chin, and the execution of that. And then the insult to injury, just step on his chest when you tag out. You know, but look how deep they are in their own corner. That's one thing I try to explain to younger tag teams. Cut the
2 count.
Cut that ring off. Keep your opponent in your corner. The further away you can keep your opponent from tagging out, the worse jeopardy your opponent's in.
There's Cash again trying to get him up, man.
That's that amateur wrestling back down, dropping those hips. Nice counter with a snap suplex.
This is Terrence Hughes in here now. And both men, as you can see, are down, and you can see that closer to make the tag. I'll make a tag on either end. It's going to be Dax coming in against Terrell. And Terrell means business, buddy.
Big fiery comeback, like those big lariats. Big belly to back, high drop.
Nicely done.
Nice power slam.
How about that? Dax hits the turnbuckle hard. Here comes Hughes in.
Time.
Missed a lariat. Whoa, that time Terrell did not. He'll make a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Dax Harwood.
Really impressive.
I'll tell you, the Hughes, I keep wanting to call them Devon's sons, but that's what they are, obviously. But they've come to fight here, man.
They come to fight, and they come to establish their own brand too. You know, they're kind of stepping away on their own a little bit. You know, and I admire that.
Yeah, I do too, man. I agree with you on that.
You know,
a lot of time,
and they're working against one of the best teams in professional wrestling right now, and they're doing good.
There it is, their double team maneuver. And it's over.
The winners of this match, FTR.
Well, they're now 17-1, 38 straight weeks, either ranked in the top 5 or as AEW World Tag Team Champions. Here it is again, Paul.
Just all that weight, double driving it down, top of the head. Great fight, but there's nothing you can do in that situation. Watch the tape, see what you did wrong, try to do better next time. Good job, guys.
Coming up on May 5th on Dynamite, Heart of the Pinnacle in Blood and Guts.
What is one misconception about you?
One misconception, everybody thinks I'm angry all the time. I don't understand why everybody thinks I'm so angry. I'm not. I'm really chill.
Up next on Elevation Women's Competition, Maddie Rankowski versus Nyla Rose with Vicky Guerrero ringside.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing...
Excuse me!
Wow.
Excuse me! Justin, as far as I'm concerned, you will never be good enough to introduce my client. So when I'm in this ring, my ring, you know where your place is at. Get in the corner.
Just do what she says, Justin. Just do what she says.
Raph, why don't you come here?
Oh, boy.
Oh, poor Frank Gastineau.
All right, you know what? I'm getting mad already on this show. Zebras get beer, they get steaks, and now they're getting cash. I'm upset.
Now it is with great satisfaction to introduce the most destructive woman wrestler in all of professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and show your respect for Nyla Rose, the Native Beast!
Well, it's good to see that Frank Gastineau took the money and gave it to the ringside attendants here.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he did.
Wow. How long has he been in wrestling?
Here comes Nyla Rose. Now, interesting story for this match. Maddie Rankowski and Nyla Rose were teammates a week ago on this show. We saw that. And we saw what happened. So Rankowski is going to get her shot now at a little retribution, so to speak, here this week here on, look at this, man, here on Elevation.
You know, I don't know if Maddie's going to get what she really wants in this situation. Nyla Rose is a powerhouse.
Now to Justin in the corner.
And her opponent from Calabasas, California, Maddie Rankowski.
You know, you made a good point here, Paul. So what does Maddie got to do here?
You know, after the vicious treatment she received from Nyla Rose between, you know, the insults and then that vicious powerbomb, I mean, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just got to maybe move on to something else.
Wow.
Look at her go. Look at the aggression.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I like aggression too. Go right at her, and I don't think Nyla Rose expected this at all.
I didn't expect it for sure. Look at Maddie go. She's systematically taking down the beast.
Drop kicked her on her leg to get her down, then drop kicked her while she was down, and now she tries to get back up, knee lifts. Oh, here's Vicky Guerrero swinging a miss at Vicky. Uh-oh, trouble. Wow. Well, for a moment,
Vicky, on fire.
Yeah, Vicky had to get involved, though, didn't she? Stop the momentum of Rankowski.
Vicky knows what to do. She's a veteran. You know.
Oh, Maddie fighting back again. There you go, girl.
It's showing her fire.
Wow. Man, just.
Wow, that was just like running into a truck.
Just too much strength, too much power, and actually just too much nastiness.
Yeah, Nyla Rose is definitely mean.
Yeah, she is mean. And here she goes again. Watch out. Wow.
Poor Rankowski. She's just getting yanked around like a rubber band. Look at that. Just the way the Native Beast just holds Maddie's head. Just.
Oh, man. This is always a prelude to her coming off the top. Look how agile she got up on that top turnbuckle.
Definitely out.
Wow, and the big knee drop from the top.
Just flip Maddie right back in the ring.
This should be it. Oh, it could have been it.
That's just not necessary.
That's bad news, buddy.
That's just bad ethics.
That is. Beast bomb, here it comes.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, the ring shook on that.
almost put Maddie through the ring.
The native beast, Nyla Rose.
Hey, we'll give Rinkowski some credit for taking the fight right to her in the beginning. She tried.
She did. Absolutely amazing effort.
The knee drop from the top, the beast bomb, and it was over for Rinkowski. As Nyla Rose garners yet another win here in AEW with the one and only, thank goodness, only Vicky Guerrero, her manager. We're going to see Big Nick Camarado of the Factory against Baron Black in one-on-one competition next.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 278 pounds, Nick Camarado.
What an absolute monster Nick Camarado is. This guy is so impressive to me, Tony. Just powerhouse, built like a brick warehouse.
Well, in a mere 2 days on Dynamite, Cody's going to get his shot at QT Marshall. And you can better believe Camarado's going to be around. Aaron Solo, Anthony Ogogo. And there won't be any throne setting during that match.
This is just really, really insulting, you know what?
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 210 pounds, Baron Black.
Like Baron Black, I mean, he's looking for a win here in 2021, but the kid has got a lot of ability. And what's QT got a date? Or he's got to be somewhere?
His attitude is really getting on my nerves a little bit.
All right, here we go.
Interesting trying to lock up with somebody like Nick Camarado. I don't know if that's such a smart idea.
There you see Rick Knox, our referee, trying to, oh my goodness, everything he does is with such force. And Baron Black's a big guy. He just knocked him down with ease.
Baron Black's a great athlete, incredible competitor. And right now he's just dealing with, you know, a powerhouse. You know, Nick is a very vicious, accomplished athlete.
Look at the traps on him. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, his hair covers up part of it, but it can't really hide him.
No, you can't hide him. And he's covered in body hair as well. You know, the guy's got a carpet on his back. Big high deal. Big ride for Baron Black on that one. That's the thing about Nick Camarado, too. He's got that malicious intent when he walks up on his opponent. He's got such incredible explosiveness. You know, Baron Black trying to fight back, big boot to the chin, European uppercut, trying to get some momentum shift here. And just like that.
There you go.
There you go. Keep going, Baron.
Whoa, man. That caught flush on the jaw, and there he is, QT Marshall.
But did you see the explosiveness of Nick Camarado? How he changed gears and ran through Baron Black. Man, that's a freight train.
Baron Black doing all that he can.
Yeah, I don't know if chopping this guy and punching this guy is going to get it done.
No, try to get him off his feet as best you can. Look at that.
Oh, look at the power.
Yeah,
look
raw
at the power. And Baron Black is not a small guy.
Oh, big shot to the midsection from a knee. Tony Soprano watches on, and here's a pickup. Holy smokes.
Vicious.
Broke him in half, and he'll cover him after that power bomb. 1, 2, 3, and pinning.
The winner of this match, Nick Camarado.
And I hope Baron Black is okay after that power bomb. He really got slumped through the match.
Yeah, usually it's a military press into a power slam that wins the match. But this time it was a just gigantic with force power bomb that broke apart Baron Black. and gives Nick Camarado yet another win at the behest and at the approval of QT Marshall.
This is something you don't want to see here, Tony. Baron Black injured. Incredible young athlete, incredible talent. And he's suffering right now because of QT Marshall and Nick Camarado's viciousness.
Welcome everybody to Wrestling with the Week. I'm James Willems, joined as always by the face of the revolution.
Prediction Pain. We're a live weekly podcast, and we're going to talk about whatever we want.
The dog story was fake.
Today is the NBA trade deadline.
They're crazy.
We got ourselves a drop in.
What a week. I agree. Holler if you hear me. Speaking of horny, you want to talk about Dynamite?
Clothesline, drop kick, body slam. They get their ass kicked. Season 2, bigger, louder, and live.
Up next in women's competition on Elevation, Reka Tahaka versus Red Velvet, straight out of your mama's kitchen.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring straight out of your mama's kitchen, Red Velvet.
What a spitfire Red Velvet is. Just that confidence, and she's really a competitor that I love to see that when she turns it up. Even her entrance, straight out of your mama's kitchen.
She is quite the competitor and has quite the entrance and has had quite the success. 11-2 in AEW, and let's go back to Justin Roberts.
Her opponent from American Samoa, Reka Tahaka.
Born and raised in American Samoa, Reka Tahaka. Her first match was at the House Always Wins a few weeks back here at Daly's Place, and against Jade Cargill, and now he's going up against Red Velvet, man. Well, she wasn't impressed with the stir it up, right?
Well, not. Trying to talk a little trash. Good duck on her. Red Velvet's so quick, so sharp and precise. There's that Samoan power. I've wrestled a lot of Samoans in my life, and they all got one thing in common. They're all strong.
Yes, they are. And they're all hard to hurt.
Yes.
They're all just like, wow, Red Velvet with a drop kick that time.
Yeah, but the acceleration on Red Velvet. Now Red Velvet breaking out that boxing background. You know, her father and her uncle were great lightweight boxers.
Right. And not only that, man, she knows how to throw a punch.
She knows how to throw a punch and dig it in, too.
Yes,
yeah,
she does.
Yeah. Showing a little flexibility there. I appreciate her working with the referee.
Into the midsection goes Tahaka. Tahaka, who trained at the Nightmare Factory. And she thinks it's going to be over here. Going to slingshot her, maybe. Well, no, she hung her up. Oh, and a pump kick off the right side there, and Red Velvet falls down in a heap.
Red Velvet's in trouble right now.
One, got a one count that time. Fans encouraging Red Velvet here to get up. But she is, man, she's like...
She's a little stunned right now,
Yeah, she is really stunned. And Tahaka may be in the midst of what would be a gigantic upset here. Fall-away slam that time, almost a crucifix slam. And Tahaka covers 1, 2, and a 2 count.
Tahaka's a little surprised. Red Velvet's got a lot of resilience, a lot of courage. You're going to really have to bring it to beat Red Velvet.
Here she goes again, these punches.
Look at those punches. She winds up and gives them, too.
She really does, man. But one big blow from Tahaka put her down. Whips her into the corner. Red Velvet slouched in the corner and moved out of the way. Lured her in.
Always love that bait and switch, Tony.
I do too, man. I love
chess game and mat psychology.
Oh, boy. Couple running lariats this time from Red Velvet. Still her back is bothered, as you can see. Wide vertical base and a drop toe hold. Here she goes. Both knees firmly in the back that time. Covers her 1, 2. Oh, the standing moonsault. Only got a 2 count.
Tahaka kicking out of that.
Yes, sir. Tried a thrust kick that time. Tahaka blocked it, spins her around. Big headbutt.
Wow, that's the Samoan legacy right there.
That sure is, man.
Those headbutts will rock your socks off, man.
Absolutely. There's a kick to the midsection. Ooh, a spin kick caught her in the jaw.
Great spinning back kick.
1, 2, and ender.
Right on the button.
Red Velvet.
That spinning back kick of Red Velvet's got Tahaka right on the chin. Great spinning back kick.
So Red Velvet gets another win. Now 12-2, one of the top 5 contenders to AEW Women's title. There's that kick again, Paul.
Such a great kick right on the chin. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Red Velvet's your winner. Stirring it up.
From your mama's kitchen. Tag team action. Private Party with Matt Hardy at ringside will take on 2 large men from Pittsburgh, Duke Davis and Gannon Jones.
Oh my God, is that Private Party?
Yeah, this is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Brooklyn, New York at a combined weight of 353 pounds, Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, Private Party.
You know, Tony,
I don't know, Paul.
You see great talent like Isaiah Cassidy or Mark Quinn, and then you see what great kids they were, and then now you see what Matt Hardy's done to them.
Yeah.
He's made them competitive. He's made them a force in the tag team division. But I wonder if he just hasn't ruined them.
Well, maybe it's Matt Hardy, but maybe it's money, right?
Maybe it's money.
Hey, they've got a really tall order for this matchup. And with that in mind, let's go back to Justin Roberts.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 460 pounds, the team of Duke Davis and Gannon Jones.
Both men at 6'5". Now, these are big guys. Big guys.
Big athletes.
Let's go. Certified stunner, fresh to death, my persona. Hit the main stage, we grinded out for the
2 guys who been tag team champions at IWC in Pittsburgh. Duke played at Robert Morris, which was a college in Pittsburgh, and competitive bodybuilder.
And Duke Davis is in incredible shape. Wow, man. What a physique. Wow.
That's Duke Davis in the ring. Boy, that's intimidating right there, isn't it?
Yeah, what a powerhouse.
And of course, Gannon Jones on the outside, and it's going to be Mark Quinn with that very colorful hairdo of his. I don't know what you call that, but that's colorful, man.
It's definitely something.
Yeah, you got it. That takes some effort.
Does it, though? Does it? Does it really?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I should ask you about hairdos.
No,
okay, sorry about
right
that.
now, I'm offended at everybody's
Well,
hair
man,
these
I
days.
remember when you had hair all over the place.
I used to.
Okay, look at this.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man. Davis and Jones that time wasn't going to have none of this.
Well, no, I mean, these guys are former tag team champions together, like you said, in Pittsburgh. So they're used to working together and having each other's back. So they're not going to get intimidated by Private Party's antics.
Whoa, Isaiah.
That was a good chop, Isaiah, but, you know, you're kind of chopping a man mountain there.
And he really doesn't care. I mean, look, you would think, man, a guy the size here of
Duke Davis, yeah.
You don't want to do that, but he doesn't. Whoa! Well,
I'm sorry to laugh,
go
but
ahead.
that's what happens when you slap a man, you get punched.
That's right. Now, Isaiah looks as if to say, well, okay, why'd you do that? Well, why do you think he did? Oh, look at, man, I tell you, Isaiah's got just an attitude. Look at Mark Quinn. Oh, man, great move by Mark Quinn. And here comes Cassidy. Both feet sending Davis down, and Mark Quinn, here he comes. Over the top.
Very athletic. Mark Quinn showing that maybe I need a hairdo like that to fly like that. I don't know. That great tag team coaching by Matt Hardy, gotten Private Party just working together so smoothly.
Yeah, great
and
coaching.
And there's Matt Hardy earning his 30% on the outside.
That's right. Great coaching. Knuckles Temple.
You know?
Wow.
You know what? It ain't cheating if you ain't getting caught.
That's what I understand. And they ain't getting caught.
Nope.
And
Davis in a little bit of trouble here, trying to get back in the ring. Win with a big tag.
Oh, pickup by Davis, and then to the back of the knees that time. Davis goes down, drop kick on the other end. Standing moonsault 1, and a cover for Isaiah Cassidy, and a 2.
Private Party is looking real vicious in this match setup.
I gotta admit, I mean, Matt has lit a fire into these kids. You mentioned earlier.
Great ways. He definitely has lit a fire into both of these kids.
Davis,
wow,
man.
Duke Davis is a powerhouse.
Yeah, he's a mighty man. And here is a tag. We're gonna see Gannon Jones in for the first time. Another big kid, 6'5", 260.
Really like the looks of these two.
Yeah, man, he can manhandle you. But look at the quickness of Isaiah.
Flexibility.
Wow.
Back elbow.
Well, he's going to go up top. A guy this size.
Wow.
Wow, a spinning moonsault, if you will. 1, 2, and he almost won the thing.
He almost pulled it out on Private Party. That would have been great.
Wow, let's take a look at that spinning, I guess spinning moonsault is what you call it. Here it is again. Look at this.
Incredible athleticism.
And there you see, double team maneuver that time. And a tag has been made, by the way. At least that's what.
Was it a tag, or he was trying to hold his partner's base? So
no, Mike Posey says, come on in.
Oh, there you go.
Sunset flip from the top. 1, 2, 3, and he beats him.
Yeah, what is this match? Private Party.
I don't know.
Now, do you see Matt Hardy running back from Duke Davis's corner? He was holding Duke Davis's foot so he couldn't make the save.
Oh, well, what the hell?
That's Matt Hardy. I'm telling you, there should be a law against having Matt Hardy ringside.
I guess he's protecting his investment, but that would.
I guess so, but you know, there's also insider trading. Still, I'm super impressed with Duke Davis.
Yep.
Gannon Jones.
Here's what you were talking about.
No sunset flip.
There you go.
Right now, Duke is trying to get in the ring to make the save, and all Matt Hardy had to do was just that little distract, that little complication. And his team, Private Party, goes to the pay window again.
Thunder Rosa in action next, as she will take on Willow Nightingale.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from the graveyards of Tijuana, Mexico, Thunder Rosa!
There she is, Tony. Thunder Rosa!
One of the greats in women's competition.
World renowned.
Yes, she is.
Women's competition.
Former NWA Women's Champion, one of the top contenders of the AEW Women's Championship. And for her opponent, we send it back to Justin Roberts.
Her opponent from Long Island, New York, Willow Nightingale.
Willow Nightingale making her debut here in AEW. She is from Long Island, as you heard. She went to Northeastern in Boston. Graduated there at Northeastern University, and now 6 years experience. She's got quite a test on her hands here.
I love that sportsmanship with Thunder Rosa. You know, she's all about competition. I love it.
Yeah, good standing switch there by Nightingale.
Absolutely.
And then Thunder turns to a hammerlock.
Float over headlock, back into a hammerlock. There's a leg trip.
Wow.
That's that experience of Thunder Rosa coming in there right now. Just trapping Willow on the mat. Got the leg hooked, hooking the chin. Float over to front face lock. I like it. Good job by Willow. She's able to counter that in an arm bar, then use her strength, go for a power slam. And Thunder Rosa go behind for a roll-up.
Yes, sir. Thunder Rosa showing her quickness and her edge. Look at this drop toe hold, just right to the middle rope that time.
And Thunder Rosa showing her experience, too.
from the graveyards of Tijuana. Been to Tijuana? You've been everywhere. Why did I ask you that?
Yeah.
One.
That song, I've Been Everywhere, Man, that's
you.
my life.
That's you.
I've been everywhere, man.
And you haven't gone unnoticed.
No,
everywhere you are.
No, I stick out like a 7-foot bald white guy.
Look at the elbows, man. The elbow smash right on the sternum.
Right on the sternum again. Thunder Rosa going for the cover. Thunder's showing that experience. Just wear down on that chest. Keep your opponent from getting a full breath. Keep him disoriented.
It's amazing that Thunder Rosa, with all of her talent and all of her ability and all of her accolades, has only been wrestling 6 years.
It's pretty impressive.
It is impressive, isn't it?
But that's the thing. Some people get it right away.
Yeah.
Some people are what you call born naturals. And I'd say Thunder Rosa is definitely a born natural when it comes to professional wrestling.
Cover 1, 2.
You know, in the locker room, say she gets it. She understands what it's about.
Needless to say, probably her best victory, biggest victory, was the lights out match against Dr. Britt Baker on Dynamite.
Well, she certainly set the bar high. Both women did in that match.
Yes, they did. And here comes Willow Nightingale. Fire in her eyes, got her in the corner. Thunder Rosa holds her ground. Nightingale with a good cartwheel out of that. And how about that
pretty
extension?
Athletic. And the flexibility going to that super kick.
Yeah, the big thrust kick got her down. One, and Thunder Rosa quickly got out of it and won.
Yeah, she's registering that right now. That kick was in there pretty good, but Thunder Rosa, ring experience, close to the ropes. Knew she had to reach up to get out of that. There's a nice counter, side step. Use your opponent's momentum against him. Wow, she came in there 100 miles an hour.
Got her caught in the bottom here, and here's Thunder Rosa now. She is fired up. And, wow, both feet on the drop kick.
And that's even worse because there's nowhere for you to go off that recoil because you're trapped in the lower turnbuckle.
Double underhook, takes her over nicely. 2 count. Thunder Rosa has been kind of pushed to the test here, but she's got it going her way now.
Absolutely.
A lot of fight here in Nightingale too, right?
She really is. She's bringing it to Thunder Rosa.
And you know what? Nothing wrong with purple hair. Back kick that time.
You know what? If I could only have hair to dye it purple.
And a reversal into the ropes, and she's got her hook into a cutter. Thunder Rosa with a great move that time out of the ropes, and a cover. 1, 2, and a pretty good pinning combination, but only got a 2 that time. Got to rethink her strategy here now.
Well, I think Willow's presented some difficult opportunities for Thunder right here. Surprised her with her flexibility and athleticism. You know, she's got Thunder Rosa guessing. Look at that power. Wow, nice.
Pump handle pickup, dropped her. Fall away slam out of that. And if she connects here.
It's going to be all she wrote.
No. And Thunder Rosa 1 step ahead. Thunder Rosa knew what we knew.
We knew what we knew. It was time to cut that off and get out of town.
Exactly. Thunder Rosa's got her up. And this could be her move. It is a Fire Thunder driver. 1, 2, another win for Thunder Rosa. 15 wins here in AEW.
The winner of this match, Thunder Rosa.
She took advantage of the fact that Nightingale was up on the top, so she didn't really have to pick her up. She just went and grabbed her and put her in the
That was just a smart play by Thunder Rosa's part, taking advantage of the situation, use the ring to her advantage. I get what Willow was trying to do. Willow was trying to do the same thing, just didn't work out. Thunder Rosa cut her off, and got it in.
Thunder Rosa with another win here in All Elite Wrestling.
Up next on Elevation Competition, QT Marshall versus Dylan McQueen.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name.
This contest is set for a 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from McQueendom, weighing 205 pounds, Dylan McQueen.
There he is, Tony Dylan McQueen. one of the prize students of the Nightmare Factory.
Yes, sir. We have been waiting for this debut because we've heard a lot about Dylan and what he brought to the Nightmare Factory. One of their top students is not their top student.
Definitely sets his own pace. Individual. Can't wait to see what this young man has to offer.
Great amateur wrestling background, we understand. And let's go back to Justin Roberts.
And his opponent from Freehold, New Jersey, weighing 234 pounds, QT Marshall.
There he is, Judas.
Yeah,
QT Marshall.
That's the nicest thing you can say about him, as a matter of fact. Well, Cody Killer. Would you please stop with that? Well,
that's just Cody Killer, really.
We do know that Dylan McQueen, we said, prize people of the Nightmare Factory, wanted to come out here and represent for Cody and the Nightmare Factory in this match, and he has really taken on a tall order here.
And kudos to Dylan McQueen for doing that. You know what? He shows his loyalty, his appreciation for the opportunity the Nightmare Factory gave him, unlike QT Marshall.
It'll be Cody and QT this Wednesday on Dynamite, right ahead of Blood and Guts. Finally in the ring, and I'm telling you, that is going to be a war. Look at this. Now, QT knows Dylan McQueen very, very well. Maybe too well. Have a friendly fight, my ass.
Fight. Wow. Boy, he just slapped the taste out of Dylan's mouth.
Do you want to hit me? Go ahead.
Jeez, this is terrible, man. This is. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Fired in. Go Dylan McQueen.
Lay it in, big kid.
Look at him. I love it.
Oh, he ran in with reckless abandon that time and paid for it.
Got to remember where you are in the ring.
Well, you sure do.
Can't let your temper get the best of you. You get hot-headed, you'll make hot mistakes.
Look at QT Marshall. Oh, man. He just
saying that guy's name puts a bad taste in my mouth.
You know, he's just QT Marshall is. I think what he's trying to do here. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but he's trying to send a message, another message to Cody about the factory as compared to the Nightmare Factory, right?
Everything that QT Marshall has done up to this point has been tactical. It's been an attack on the Rhodes family. It's been an attack on the Nightmare Factory. It's been an attack on his jealousy of Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes. That right there is a jealous individual.
That's a man, and and again, look at this, Dylan McQueen.
Look at that. He's popping him right in the orbital socket, right across the bridge of the nose.
Yeah, he doesn't want to win a match. He wants to hurt a man here.
He's actually trying to maim poor Dylan McQueen right here.
What the hell is wrong?
This kid's stepping up, trying to do the right thing, trying to show some courage. And look at that, just busted his nose right open.
So this is what you teach at the Nightmare Factory, or at the factory? This is what you teach?
Well, look at the heart on Dylan McQueen. Busted open, he's still firing.
Ducked out of the way, McQueen laying him in. Send him into the ropes. Tried to send him down with a lariat, could not get him off his feet. Flying in with a cross body that time.
Poor Dylan McQueen right now is probably a little bit dizzy and seeing double after that shot to the eye.
Oh, he got tripped up by Eric Solo.
And face first in the mat again.
On the outside. Get rid of those guys. Into the diamond cutter, of course. And that's got to be at 1, 2. He pulled him up.
Completely unnecessary.
Well, I mean, the diamond cutter is it. It was a move given to him by Diamond Dallas Page, who should take it back right now.
He should take it back.
Yeah.
Copyright infringement.
Oh, no. He's going to try to. He put him in a crossroads. Oh, my.
Just completely uncalled for.
1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, QT Marshall.
Look at the go-go.
The message. Breaking Dylan McQueen's nose. Uncalled for. Pulling him up after the diamond cutter. Uncalled for. Crossroads. That's a message to the Rhodes family. QT Marshall needs his attitude adjusted.
And who's going to do it with all these
gargoyles hanging out in the ring?
These thugs hanging out.
Nick Camarado, just that monster out there.
Oh, no. Someone's got to put a stop to this. That is enough. You hear, he's got, a pile driver on the steel throne of QT Marshall. So this is what they teach at the factory, right?
Yeah, I don't want any part of it. Poor Dylan McQueen.
And QT Marshall, believe it or not, has reached a new low. But Cody is in your future coming up Wednesday on Dynamite. Tag team action coming up next. Chaos Project will go up against the Gun Club, Austin and Colton Gunn.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 430 pounds, Luther, Serpentico, Chaos Project.
Well, it's bizarro world here, Paul.
Yeah, you know, this is a little on the creepy side. Gotta admit it, these guys have a real unorthodox look and style, but they're quite an effective tag team here in AEW. But I don't think I'd invite it to my family picnic.
No. Serpentico and Luther together. Chaos Project. And back we go to Justin Roberts.
And their opponents from Orlando, Florida, at a combined weight of 427 pounds, Austin and Colton Gunn.
There they are. There's the Gunn brothers. Little interesting not seeing Papa Gunn out here tonight. Billy Gunn's not out here.
Well, no, he's not out here. And if you'll go back to what happened recently, I mean, there have been a lot of problems that have gone on between the Nightmare family
and the factory.
And listen, the Nightmare family, they are family. Colton and Austin are sons of Billy Gunn, friends with Cody. There's Cody and there's Dustin. And this is a real problem that has developed here in AEW over the past couple of weeks.
It's become very vicious and very personal.
Yeah, very vicious, very personal.
Austin Gunn saying, "I love you, Mom."
Yeah,
I love it.
Austin's always saying something, isn't he?
Yeah, that kid's such a ham. I'm telling you.
Yeah, very well said. A ham.
He is a ham.
All right, Aubrey Everett's referee. Here we go. Our next tag team match here on Elevation. Our 8th week of Elevation, Paul. 2 months together. How about that, buddy?
How about that?
Goes by as quickly, doesn't it?
It does when you're having fun. And
Yeah.
I'm having fun with you.
Now, Luther, of course, is one of the masters of death matches in Japan and the original Death Dealer. He's had feuds with the original Sheik and Sabu. Oh boy, look at this. So basically Luther is a guy who's very difficult to hurt. Because he's been in there, man.
He's probably mostly scar tissue by now. Austin taking control of that arm, keeping control. Tagging in a fresh partner, I like it. Keeping that ring cut off. I always talk about how important that is in a tag team. Keep your opponent in your corner. Control the tempo.
We're talking so much about what is going on with the Nightmare family and the, watch out, Colton going in a couple of times. Serpentico one step ahead here. Pick up tilt-a-whirl, nope. Landed on his feet, ducks. Wow, bealed him out nicely that time.
Well done. Colton's such an athlete. Big and tall, just like Billy Gunn, his papa. Super strong, too. That's another deceptive thing about Colton Gunn. He's really strong for his size.
Coming up this Wednesday on Dynamite, we're going to see the Rhodes family maybe get their shot at QT Marshall as Dustin Rhodes and QT will hook it up.
I can't wait to see that.
I can't wait to see it either after what has gone on over the last few weeks.
I'd say that was a slam dunk.
I was thinking the same thing. A slam dunk. Colton with a cutter off the right side ropes that time.
Yeah, you see the stagger step? It's tough when you see an athlete that good that makes it look that easy. Yeah, getting out of town. Guess he's giving his partner a hug. All right. I get it. So Luther's like a support animal.
All right, a tag made on the other side. Good quickness that time.
Austin Gunn is so good.
He is quick, but Luther now with a back elbow and now forearm shots got him in the corner. And this is where you don't want to be when Luther's on you, man.
No, and Luther's smart enough and vicious enough to just turn the heat up and keep it going.
Aubrey Edwards, the warning out of the corner. He'll send him to another corner, follow him in. Here's the quickness from Austin. Luther tried to corral him that time, missed a kick. Austin is just slick, man.
He's super fast.
Oh, and a warning by Aubrey Edwards. I don't know what that was about.
That was a pretty good straight right Austin Gunn fired off.
Serpentico will send him back in for Luther to kick him down again. And now Austin, the quickness that we've seen now has been neutralized basically by just kicks and blows to the midsection.
Well, that's the experience of Luther coming in. You got a guy that's got the kind of speed that Austin Gunn has. You got to ground him. Got to ground him, keep him out of his corner, beat him down. You know, that's funny, too. I made the joke earlier. I said Luther's a support animal, but I don't know. Can you take Luther on a plane?
No, I don't think so. Yeah. Tag is made. Double team.
There you go. Using Serpentico as a weapon.
That's what he's done. He's used him before as a battering ram. He's doing it again. This is one of the hallmarks of Chaos Project, one of their trademarks, if you will.
Usually you try to have your tag team partner. Oh, here's a count. Good kick out, Austin Gunn. Usually you depend on your tag team partner to keep you from getting hurt.
Right.
Not use you as a bludgeoning tool.
Well, usually when Luther's in the ring, somebody gonna get hurt. It may be his partner.
Yeah. Either way, if somebody gets hurt, he's a happy guy.
Serpentico, one of the smallest and quickest in all of AEW. I think they really complement each other quite well.
Yeah, definitely. You want to have that size, strength, viciousness, and speed. If you can put that together in a team, the odds are you're going to do very well.
And they are taking the measure of Austin Gunn right now. Here's the double team. Again, he used Serpentico as a battering ram, did Luther. And Serpentico was saying, no, 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 and down he goes.
He got squashed right in the middle. He got between a freight train and a wall on that.
Wow, he sure did. And Luther
dropping that big knee. Austin Gunn's in a lot of trouble right now. He needs to find a way to get out of this and make that tag to his brother Colton. It's not a good place for Austin to be because Luther right now is in his element. He's setting the tone, he's setting the pace, he's inflicting pain and punishment. This is exactly where Luther wants to be.
I have no idea what he said right there, Paul, but he screamed it.
Yeah, and I apologize for talking over him, but I didn't understand it anyway.
No, it was just a shriek.
I just have to tell Luther I'm the one with the microphone.
Okay, there you go. Tag is made. Serpentico, almost as if to say, what's next for me? And Luther will send down Austin Gunn. Serpentico perched on top. Watch out now. Wow, how about that? Dropped down and then just drove a knee right in the sternum. 1, 2.
Boy, I almost wonder a little bit if Serpentico had a little bit of caution that Austin was going to move on.
Yeah, that was.
I think that was an instinct thing where he landed on his feet.
Yeah.
Austin didn't move, dropped the knee.
I was going to say it was very unorthodox, and I think you're right. I think you called it right there. Just trying to be a little too cautious. And here comes Austin fighting back.
And you know, to tell you the truth, the biggest beating that Serpentico's taken this entire match has come from his own partner.
It really has, which has kind of been what they've been known for. And there you see Austin trying to get out of it. Long way from Colton Gunn, as you can see.
Yeah, you see Austin dropping that hips, dropping that knee, trying to keep from getting picked up. Make your body weight as low and as heavy as you can.
Wow, look at Luther moving across the ring. He grabbed his partner. He grabbed his partner and threw his partner down.
To turn into a DDT.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole bag of crazy I don't want any part of.
That is, man, that is unusual.
It's definitely innovative.
It's 3-point stance, I guess. And here we go. He's telling Serpentico, get up here. I'm not so sure Serpentico wants to get up again.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You know,
the guy is just taking a heck of a shellacking.
Yeah. He has no idea where he is. Now he does. Here he comes.
No, he doesn't.
And Austin Gunn with a foot and a right cross. Serpentico whips himself around and trying a baseball slide kick. And here comes Colton Gunn. Boom! 1, 2 lariats. Colton Gunn taking care of everybody in the ring. Colton Gunn.
He's such a powerhouse. I love it. Look at that. Nothing like seeing a guy with a 40-inch vertical just do a jumping splash.
Just great athletic ability. Tilt-a-whirl slam that time. And Colton's going to...
Look at that standing drop kick.
Standing drop kick in close proximity as well.
And hit the third eye.
I think Austin says that's enough.
Think we're going here for the 310 to Yuma? No?
Oh, no, not if Serpentico has anything to do with it.
Luther dragging Austin out. Nice reversal. Good job, Austin.
Meanwhile, Serpentico with a great drop kick on the inside, and Colton's in trouble. Rolling over to a neutral corner here. Here's Serpentico again. Palm strikes. He'll hit the far side, and Austin caught him. Sends him over. Here it comes. Well, maybe not.
Here he goes. Here it comes. Colton calls that the Colt 45.
Colt 45 is going to win in the match.
There are your winners, Austin and Colton. Good.
Nice little fight right there. Nice little fight.
Here it is again, Paul. Take a look.
A double underhook. There it is. That's the Colt 45. Gonna love how he hooked the leg and laid his weight on, made that cover deep.
3-0 as a tag team. The Gun Club.
Bright future right there. Up next on Elevation, Matt Hardy and the Blade going against Dark Order's Colt Cabana and Allen 5 Angels.
This, the tag team contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 449 pounds, the team of Matt Hardy and the Blade.
That's a very interesting team up there, Tony. It's like Matt Hardy's got his working boots on tonight. He's going to go in and try to earn his 30%.
All right, I've said this before and I need to say it again. Psycho Bunny scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, you said that before, but there is.
See, it tilts your head to the side and kind of stares off into nothingness.
Yeah, the elevator doesn't go all the way to the top.
Well, there you go. But hell of a team of Hardy and that guy we're looking at right now, the Blade. Back we go to Justin Roberts.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 417 pounds, the team of Allen 5 Angels and Colt Boom Boom Cabana.
Great veteran in Colt Boom Boom Cabana. He and Allen 5 Angels together, part of the Dark Order. You know what I love? There's a lot of things I love about the Dark Order, but the fact they come out, a little show of force, right? We're behind you, and then they go back in, let them handle their business on their own.
I think it's just a show of unity, Tony. I mean, look, we're a group, we're together, we're all on the same page. We got your back, but you're like a man, you have to handle your own business.
So here's the deal. They are pointing now, they're saying if we're gonna leave, they're gonna stay. They say if we're gonna leave, the Private Party's gotta go. The Mad Bunny's gotta go.
And I think that's fair. I mean, if you want your entourage there, give them a ticket and let them watch in the audience.
A good job by Bryce Rensburg, one of our senior officials. He said, okay, we will allow 2 to stay at ringside.
Yeah, in a situation like this, with this group, 2 is too many.
Okay, here comes Blade trying to jumpstart this match, and quickly he gets shelved. And
Matt Hardy begging off already.
And bad news as they turn their back on Blade. He took a spill but comes back in. And Matt Hardy, the veteran, of course, Blade, one of the better mercenaries, if you will, hitman, if you like to call him that, in all of AEW.
Absolutely. That's a guy that has no allegiance, you know. Coin is his best friend.
And Money Matt, Big Money Matt, if you will, has plenty of it.
Exactly.
Into the top turnbuckle. Here we go. The full arm drag and twist.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. Pull down across the shoulder. Hardy knows how to inflict punishment.
Definitely got plenty of experience driving that shoulder right into Alan 5's shoulder. Just working that appendage.
And here is Blade coming in.
Look how aggressive Blade steps into the ring.
Everything he does is with force.
It's with malicious intent as well.
Very good. Very well said. Malicious intent. Man, just like that.
Just like that. I mean, he tried to chop through Alan 5.
Yes. Oh, man.
Tried it again. Like, I mean, just, I can't tell if he's enjoying it or not. It's just a unique style.
He ran in one too many times, and now he hits the top turnbuckle. Here goes Angels with a lariat. And a cover, and Alan Angels letting his anger carry him away here a little bit.
Yeah, we've seen Alan Angels before here on Elevation. He's definitely a fighter. Double arm twist.
Boom. And down he goes. Double team that time. The Blade, of course, he and the Butcher joined the Hardy family office right after Revolution in March. And now Colt Cabana, one of the great veterans. Into the midsection, right hands. Look at these combinations, right and left from Blade. Blade tumbles down, picks him up.
That's that incredible conditioning of the Blade. You know, look how strong he is. He's in shape. He's also in ring shape. Nice move by Colt Cabana. Little click of the heels like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz on that one.
Absolutely.
And it worked.
Blade coming in this match on a 5-match winning streak, so he's got some momentum on his side.
You know, it's funny, too. You see Cabana and Blade working. You know, their history goes back for over 20 years. These guys have been battling each other. They both started around the same time working against each other. These guys have had multiple feuds over the years.
They know
so I'm sure there's a lot of animosity there.
So when you got that, Paul, you got to maybe try to pull out something new that your opponent hasn't seen before?
If you get an opportunity, definitely. You can't use the same tricks.
Well, you got a new partner here, and Alan 5 Angels does, Colt. And there's the point of the elbow, that target on the elbow pad, right on the forehead cover, only a 1 count.
Yeah, I really like watching Blade work. I really do. I like his overall presence and aggressiveness. You know, you can't take your eye off him at all, because if you do, he's going to bite you right in the back.
Absolutely. I like when you say that you like his presence, and I agree with that. Colt rolls him through, and we'll hit him again with the elbow. That time, right between the shoulder blades, it appeared. And the Blade gets the referee's attention. And now the double team on, and the triple team. And even 4 men, and Bunny cheering them on, taking care of Colt Cabana. And Alan 5 Angels, again, not helping matters out. Trying to tell the referee what's up, but there you go, into the safety rail.
And that's where Matt Hardy is his most dangerous. When he gets those situations where it's 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 4-on-1, Matt Hardy, oh, here's a cover.
1 only, was down for a 2 count that time.
But that's where Matt Hardy's at his most dangerous, when he has that advantage. He knows how to turn the heat up, you know. And, you know, Colt Cabana was in a lot of trouble on the outside there.
Here's Matt Hardy with shoulder blocks into the turnbuckles here.
All right, just driving that shoulder right in the breadbasket. Trying to make it hard for Colt Cabana to get a breath. Big elbow shots to the back of the head.
Can't get over the attitude change of Isaiah and Mark Quinn. Well, they're great kids. They're great athletes. But man, under the tutelage, the guidance of Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy, and then when they're around mercenaries like the Blade and the Butcher as well, that is going to rub off on these guys. You know, that intensity, that bloodthirsty hunt. And you're seeing it come out of Private Party.
Speaking of bloodthirsty, take a look at what we're seeing here. Just pushing, looking at the referee, pushing until the break.
Blade reminds me of a guy that's like been in rush hour traffic all morning and had way too many cups of coffee.
Wouldn't want to see him open the door.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, open the door in a traffic jam to come talk to you in your car. And here's Matt Hardy big money mat. The truth is the truth. And the truth is that Colt Cabana got out of that momentarily. Look how hard he blocked him that time.
Well, Matt Hardy knows you can't let Colt Cabana tag.
Yeah, he just
got to cut that corner off. And one of the smartest and legendary tag team competitors we have here is Matt Hardy. He knows the rules of the game. Isolation.
And they have isolated Colt Cabana here, who has a long, long way to go to get to his corner. There you see Stu Grayson and Evil Uno of charter members, if you will, of the Dark Order. Front chancery applied here, and Colt just trying to move him in. And pulled him back, and a tag is made. Boy, Colt's jaw hit on that top turnbuckle pad hard.
Yeah, you know, if you get tagged in the jaw hard enough, that'll ring your ear too. Mess with that equilibrium, make it hard to stay on your feet.
Knock a few teeth loose, maybe.
It's been known to happen.
Have been known to happen, hasn't it?
Yeah. Look at Blade, so smart right now. Blade's just putting all of his weight on the traps.
Yeah.
Pulling that head back and forth, keeping Colt Cabana locked down.
It's a rear chin lock, but it's much more than that, Paul. It's, like you said, on the traps, pushing down.
When you press your weight on the forearms in those traps, it helps compress the lungs. It's hard to get a breath. Most of the stuff we do in professional wrestling, that ring, is make it where a guy can't breathe. Use leverage and weight to your advantage. Big headbutt from Colt Cabana.
Yeah, yes, sir. And he's up top.
And I guess that was a booty butt.
I think he calls it the flying apple. It's one of the versions of it.
Well, his butt's not an apple butt.
Okay. And he is going to make a tag. Here comes Alan Angels.
On fire. Look at Alan Angels go.
There you go.
There's for your troubles, Matt Hardy. Thank you.
Alan Angels now spinning lariat that time. And another one. Down goes Blade twice.
Love watching Alan Angels when he gets fired up. Such a ball of fire and momentum. Nice insecurity.
And a little give up that time. Hey, so, you know, we talk so much about the problems with the Hardy family office and the Dark Order. Right now, this has been going back and forth, but Alan Angels seems to be in control right now.
Here he goes for the wing snapper. Got countered. Go behind.
That standing switch that time. Was a tag made? Yes, it was. Hardy tags himself in.
Does Alan know there was a tag?
I don't think he does. And, oh! Picked him up. The side effect. 1, 2. Only got a 2 out of the side effect.
Great resilience on Alan Angels' part right there.
Hardy feeling pretty good, light on his feet here. Maybe the twist of fate. That's what it is. No, he blocked it off, got the forearm or the elbow shot.
Wow, nice spinning back kick.
Yeah, spin back kick, tag. Here comes Cabana, helping his man up. Moonsault, assisted moonsault in the middle. 1, 2, and Hardy's out in 2. All right, Alan Angels looked for his partner that time, and Cabana still on the outside, not in the corner as of yet. Oh, there's trying for the wing stepper, and the bunny got on top. Private Party pulling out Alan 5 Angels, and Colt Cabana takes flight.
Huge dive.
And now everybody's getting involved. Dark Order coming over. Private Party. Colt Cabana. And Alan Angels, as you see the fight going on, Alan Angels climbing up to the top turnbuckle. Matt Hardy's in bad shape. Oh, it was the Blade shoving Angels down.
Mercenary proving he's worth every dime you pay him.
And he's got him hooked this time for the twist of fate. The leech, he's got him in the leech's submission hold. And that's it.
They are your winners. The team of Matt Hardy and the Blade.
Aptly named, Paul. Something called the leech would be a hold of Matt Hardy. Take a look again. Put the leech right on him.
That's kind of like a double entendre, a leech using a leech. But, you know, it just shows to go how valuable the Blade is. He's a mercenary. And right there, he proved his point for Matt Hardy, why you pay him what you pay him. That victory is possible by the Blade.
Hardy Family Office gets another win at the expense this time of the Dark Order.